Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else. This is John Paval with a special edition coming to you from Access Arts Live to tell you about a terrific deal being offered by Stage Plus this week. You can see three top quality, great live streams of classical music performances by the greatest artist of our time this week for the cost of €1. And that will only be the beginning of a 2-month subscription that you get to all the other live streams that Stage Plus is going to do over the next 2 months from music festivals all over Europe and in other parts of the world. So I wanted to go online, let you know about this opportunity. Disclaimer here, I have no connection with Stage Plus. I have my criticisms of them, which I may even voice by the end of this hopefully brief live stream that I'm doing for you. But this is a terrific offer of €1 for a 2-month subscription, and what you will get for it in terms of what can I show you? Where's the photo that I have for you to show you? These are the three things you're going to get. You're going to get Daniil Trifonov. You're going to get the Capuçon brothers with Martha Argerich, a legendary pianist. And you're going to get the new production that everybody, all the upper levels wait for every summer from the Bayreuth Opera Festival, a new production of Die Meistersinger from Nuremberg by Wagner. I mean, if I were like a used car salesman, I'd be saying, you can't beat that. You just, and that's for €1, and that's the first week of your subscription. Then you have the rest of the summer to enjoy the next 2 months, and you can cancel it at any time. I have had it. You can just cancel it like mid-month. You can take it now and keep it for the next 2 months, and when you're halfway through it, cancel it, or you can cancel it next week if you don't want to. If that's all you want for your €1. But this is a terrific opportunity. So let me start by telling you about each of these three concerts briefly. I haven't done a lot of research on them. I just want you to know about them. First, Wednesday, July 23rd, superstar pianist Daniil Trifonov is featured at the fabulous Verbier Festival, playing sonatas by Tchaikovsky and Barber, Chopin waltzes, and more, with Deutsche Grammophon Stage Plus live streaming it. That's at 6:30 in the evening, tomorrow evening, Wednesday, July 23rd. That's 12:30 on the East Coast, 9:30 in the morning on the West Coast, 2:30 in the morning down under in Australia. But Daniil Trifonov is worth staying up for that. He'll be playing, to give you some of the selections, Tchaikovsky's Piano Sonata in C sharp minor, Waltz number 15 in E major, Chopin's Waltz number 15 in E major, Waltz number 12 in F minor, etc., etc. He'll be playing a Chopin minute waltz, 2 Chopin minute waltzes, I think, and but there are 2, full sonatas in it. Barber's sonata, piano sonata in E flat minor, and the Tchaikovsky piano sonata in C sharp minor, plus all these other pieces by Chopin. It's terrific. And he's one of the top pianists in the world. And if you subscribe for €1 today or tomorrow, this is the first concert that you get from Stage Plus in their live streaming offer. And it's a terrific concert. So, and it's onward and upward from there. So you start out with one of the top pianists in the world. I mean, I don't go in for the superlatives and they say, this is magical and the best of his generation. I can't say that, but he's one of the best. He's one of the top, 10 or 20 pianists in the world today that you can find. And then you get Renaud Capuçon. And his brother, whom I know very little, Renaud Capuçon, well, he's just a genius. Okay. So let me tell you about that. Okay. Thursday, July 24th, Stage Plus live streams the exceptional lineup of Renaud and Gauthier Capuçon and the legendary Martha Argerich playing piano trios by Haydn, Shostakovich, and Felix Mendelssohn at the Verbier Festival. I mean, you start out with one top, Stage Plus gives you one top performer on Wednesday, and now on Thursday, they give you three. Renaud is not only a violinist, but he's also a conductor, and it's they live streamed him last year at a different festival, and it was breathtaking. And Martha Argerich, she's got to be up in her 80s, maybe even in her 90s by now. She's been around. She made her breakthrough very young in the 1950s, at about the same time as Daniil Barenboim. We don't have these people with us forever. Barenboim has drastically cut back performances and canceled some since he made an announcement last November that he's having health issues coming up. And when will this happen for Martha Argerich? So you get to enjoy a legend plus two top guys in the height of their careers playing together at one of the top music festivals. And to give you the specifics, it's Haydn's Piano Trio in G major. It's Shostakovich's Piano Trio number 2 in E minor, and Mendelssohn's Piano Trio number 1 in D minor, Opus 49. That is, I can't give you more details about the performers, but you don't need more. And once again, you will get this for paying €1 to Stage Plus for a 2-month subscription. It's not a gimmick. It's not a ripoff. It's real. If you love classical music, this concert is worth way more than €1. And then finally, the third live stream that you get this week for €1 from Stage Plus. I mean, it's ridiculous that they do it, but they want to get you accustomed to the idea of paying for this stuff, which in principle, I think in the long run, we should move towards a larger audience vehicle and monetizing that way. But then anyway, we move on then to the third live stream you get for only €1. Friday, July 25th at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, Stage Plus live streams the Bayreuth Festival's eagerly awaited new production of Wagner's Die Meistersinger von Nürnberg under conductor Daniil Gatti. This is a great lineup. It's 4 o'clock European time, 10 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast, 7 in the morning on the West Coast, midnight down under in Australia. We're staying up for the new production at the Bayreuth Festival. Is always a big deal every summer, and it's being broadcast for practically free by Stage Plus under their new offer where you get 2 months for only €1. Why do I keep repeating that? Well, because I probably break this up into 3 separate clips, and each clip has to explain the deal. Anyway, this is one of the high points in the annual calendar. The director is Matthias David, who's a multi-award-winning director of musical theater. The conductor is Daniil Gatti. It's George Zeppenfeld, the bass, as Hans Sachs. It's Michael Spires as Walter von Stolzing, and it's the young Swedish soprano Christina Nilsson as Eva. I may put up a separate clip going into a lot more detail about this, as I like to do for operas, but when it's in the context of a multi-concert presentation on my part, I'm not able to squeeze in everything there is to say about all these different singers in the opera, and Daniil Gatti and the director David and all of that. But look, folks, once again, I get nothing from this from Stage Plus. I'm not a total fan of Stage Plus because they fill up their website with a lot of premieres, which are recordings, and then they talk about reliving the recording when it was never was live. It only was live, and I don't agree with that policy of creating confusion between what's genuinely live and in a live stream and what's a premiere, which is just a recording like any other recording. But this is a fantastic offer. They have other live streams that will be coming up over the next 2 months. There's no way you can lose by paying €1 to get these terrific, high quality live streams from Stage Plus, which is a Deutsche Grammophon outfit, so they know how to handle sound. With that, I will say ciao for now. I will be back tomorrow, probably at this same time at about, at 6 o'clock in the evening European time, noon on the East Coast, 9 in the morning on the West Coast, with more information for you about the Boden International Music Festival, which has 2 more live streams coming up. One of them is going to be tomorrow on Thursday, and one of them is going to be on Saturday. It is just, we're bursting at the seams with live streams, even though it's the middle of the summertime. And the same thing happened last year at summertime. I'm so happy to see all of it going on. So thank you for those of you who have tuned in. And if you do go to watch any of these live streams and you enjoy them, or if you don't enjoy them, we would love it if you would post comments on that, because I'll be putting out separate clips on all these different concerts, and you're always welcome to come back and give us your impressions. I would love to have more of that interactivity going on. So great week. You've got 3 live streams coming up from the Seattle Chamber Music Society, which I did a live stream on about an hour and a half ago. It took me like 36 minutes to get it done. You've got 3 terrific live streams coming from Stage Plus. You've got 2 more live streams, which are totally free of charge, coming from the Boden International Music Festival. You can just immerse yourself in beautiful music this week.